Hello and welcome. Today's video is something not cosplay related, but I hope you have fun regardless. I'm Evie, also known as Kim Cosplay, and today I'm going to show you some of the sketches that I made. I'm kind of excited because last year I did a lot of sketches that I really liked. I would say we're just getting started right away. This would be the first sketchbook to look at. So, on the front cover page, I have a deer with candles on the antlers. I started off the year with some swamp creature, where I actually wrote down everything that they do and how they live. Then I did Dorian Storm playing the flute. Ooh, I miss him so much. Here I painted a sea monster. This was kind of my own reference for the pencil holder I later painted. I can show you a picture of that. Oh no, I'm quickly getting it. So here we have the finished pencil holder with the sea monster. Ooh, it has gold on it. I really like this one. And then I painted Clarice LaRue from Percy Jackson. Then I started working and I did all these sketches at work. We have Cora, some fantasy creatures, TJ is always good, Ghost Shark, and we have Dinah, weird sketches, fire. All these sketches are made with ballpoint pens and I really like this one. It's quite detailed. And then we have more sharks. And I don't know how this creature is called in English, but it's a Vielfraß in German, which means he's eating a lot. And a fish creature and a little pike and a big bird. Here I painted Jean Prouvaire right before I put the outfit together and then I cosplayed him. Here we have another Percy Jackson drawing. Here we have a mermaid, a purple mermaid. I started this drawing when we were on our way to a holiday and we got into a traffic stop and we walked around on the Autobahn because no car was moving, and I started sketching on the Autobahn. Just what you do, right? And on that holiday we visited this beautiful, beautiful landscape, and a friend of mine and I made a challenge to design a character that is inspired by this landscape, and I came up with this. On our way back we got into a traffic stop again and I painted my character again. Then I got alcohol markers and tried out how they work. Here we have some Nightcrawler and a bird and a tree. And here we have some more ballpoint pen sketches and a weird turtle snake creature. Sometimes, no, don't question my choice of drawing stuff. Sometimes it's weird. Oh, we have another TJ in a kayak. My kayak friends really liked this one. They wanted a t-shirt. Maybe I'm doing one. I don't know. More TJ. Some houses. I'm not really good at architecture drawings. I don't know if you know the Alex Rider series, but I noticed that they are continued. So I listened to the audiobook, and this is the bad guy from, I think, the 11th book. But she kind of stuck in my brain, so I had to draw her. Cool. Then we have a little dolphin in green glowing water. Here we have Rin from Poppy War. And here we have a sea creature, which I invented with a little boy on the camping ground. We kind of made up this sea creature that has this sucking mouth with teeth all over here. And then the teeth start turning around, and it's kind of like making its own hacked meat out of its victims, and then it's sucking everything up. Yeah. I like my sea monsters this way. And then I painted a little treehouse by the river. And that's the last page. And we only have the back side, and we have a firefox. Here we have again a cover image. I'm gonna flip it open. I tried to draw Northern Lights, but it doesn't look like it. I'm not too mad about it. It's still pretty. Okay, let's go. Okay, first up I drew some seals. And by the way, this is watercolor paper. The other book was made out of cheap sketch paper. This was much more fun to draw on. Here we have a whitewater river with a kayaker on a stone, waiting for people to kayak. Here we have a little river mermaid. I imagine them being quite small. Ooh, here we have a cosplay related thing. I sketched out Louisa. I made a Louisa sports outfit. I don't know if I have shooted it by the time that I'm going to release this video, but if I have, I'm going to insert some pictures of my cosplay. And this was kind of my planning stage. Here we have a fighting scene of two characters that I came up with. I really tried to make more complicated backgrounds in this sketchbook. Here we have kind of leaves in the background. Yeah, I like it. Then we have TJ. He tried to play pirate. Didn't work out so well. Got his arm cut off. Poor Kraken. It's kind of losing its pages. I need to be very careful. I tried to glue them back in, but it doesn't really work. I improved that on my next sketchbook. Ugh. Careful. Here we have Dustfinger from the Inkheart Chronicles. Ink World. Either Inkheart or Ink World Chronicles. And Staubfinger, or Dustfinger, how he is called in English, is my favorite character from this series, and I do want to cosplay him this year. Then we have some old favorite characters of mine, George and Timmy, the dog from the famous Five. And then we have a little medieval outfit that I came up with 3 days before the event. Then I tried to draw some extreme lighting. So I took some reference pictures from Pinterest and copied them. Okay, I added elf ears. A little bit of creative freedom. Here I painted Gollum. And because when watching all the Lord of the Rings movies, Gollum reminded me so much of a dog. I had to draw Gollum and a dog next to each other. Here we have some fantasy people again. I like to draw fantasy people. This is kind of the backstory to this picture. Poor boy got his eye cut off by some fish person. And this is the same person as this. He has an eye patch there. I don't know his name though. She's called Samori, but I don't have a name for him yet. And I don't have a name for her either. Maybe I have a name for her, but I would need to look it up. Then I drew Elsa in her fancy pyjama, corset, dress, whatever. I never thought I would make Frozen fan art, because I don't really like the animated movie. But I watched Frozen the musical live on West End, and I had Samantha Barks as Elsa, and I really liked her. Then I drew my amazing sister doing some kayaking stuff. I think these were the shower falls in Norway. Here we have a river mermaid again. I like to come back to older characters, you might notice. Then we have some fungi that looked an awful lot like little kraken. So I had to paint them as kraken. Lovely. And then I drew my Kraken OC TJ next to an actual Kraken, how they actually are looking. Kind of like inspiration meets the creation of me, the artist. Then we have another river mermaid again, crawling out of the river. And a little dragon bird creature. Then I drew the sun and the moon as gods, whatever. And to finish my sketchbook, I drew TJ again in a tide pool, just chilling with some fish and a little lobster and sea stars. That's it. These were all my drawings in these 2 sketchbooks from the last year. I really enjoyed filling these 2 sketchbooks, and I hope you enjoyed my little tour. If you liked it, let me know. It's a little bit different from what I did before on this channel, so definitely let me know if you want to see more non-cosplay related creative content, because I have a lot of ideas. If you like my drawings, make sure to check out my DeviantArt. I haven't uploaded a lot on there yet, but I will upload my favorite drawings from these 2 books, of course, and I'm also going to upload some cosplay pictures and other crafting projects. Yeah, I really hoped you had some fun, enjoyed my drawings, and have a wonderful day. Keep creative!